Welcome back. In this segment, we are learning about animal adaptations. In order to understand animal adaptations, we need to know what ecology is. Ecology is the study of the interactions that take place among organisms and their environments. How do adaptations help animals survive in their environment? An adaptation is a body part or behavior that helps an animal survive in a particular environment. Adaptations can help an animal breathe, catch food, or hide. All animals are adapted to live in their certain habitats. Animals that cannot adapt will die out. We can separate adaptations into two categories, physical and behavioral. Physical adaptations are body structures that allow animals to find and consume food, defend themselves, and to reproduce its species. Physical adaptations also help an animal survive in its environment.
Hey, I'm a working stick. I look just like a stick you'd find on the ground.
Physical adaptation of camouflage is the use of color in a surrounding area. The chameleon can change its color to match its surroundings. Can you do that? Another physical adaptation is mimicry, looking or sounding like another living organism. The Viceroy butterfly uses mimicry to look like the monarch butterfly. Can you tell them apart? One is poisonous and one is not. Another physical adaptation is our chemical defenses. Yes, I know chemical is different than physical, but it still falls under this category. Chemical defenses are things like venom from a poisonous snake, ink from an octopus, and sprays from a skunk. Another physical adaptation we need to take into consideration are body coverings and parts, such as claws, beaks, feet, armor, plates, the shape of skulls, the size of skulls, teeth. The elephant's trunk is a physical adaptation that helps itself stay clean, eat, drink, and pick things up. Bears hibernating through the winter is another behavioral adaptation that allows animals to respond to life needs. Behavior adaptations are also animals' actions. Each organism has a unique method of adapting to its environment by means of different actions. So, for instance, a minor bird mimics other animals, which is also part of mimicry, but this is a behavior that they do in order to protect themselves as well. Animal defenses. Some animals use these methods to defend themselves and to protect themselves. So they use camouflage, mimicry, bright colors, hair projections. These are all ways through behavioral and physical adaptations. Now, in this next section, I want you to go ahead and take a look at each of these animals' adaptations and see if you can guess. what the answer is. Why are the eyes of a lion set in front of his head rather than on the sides? If you guessed the eyes are in the front of the head to allow depth perception and the ability to judge distances when hunting, you would be correct. Let's look at the lion again. What is the purpose of the mane on the male lion? What is the reason for the lion's color? Well, if you guessed the thick mane helps the male to appear larger and serves as a protection for his throat, and the tawny brown coat color camouflages the animal and young among visitations, you would be right. Okay, how is the and lastly, we have the zebra.